Well, a lot of that came from issues I had with my father because he was always super cool, super suave, dating supermodels, having the coolest clothes, going to all these parties, events, knowing so many people,
Sure.
and you got anime kid son over here. And I think part of it was also he was a little bit ashamed of not being around.
Sure.
So he didn't want to bring me around his people. All I wanted was like his acceptance.
Sure.
And I never felt like I got it or never felt like I was good enough. So I kind of brought that into the rest of my world. I feel like it was more me versus myself.
Oh.
Cuz it's hard for people to reach out to help you if you're not like engaging with other people. And I didn't know how to ask for help and accept help or even friendship outside of my core friends. Like even today not today, but like recently I was thinking about the past where a girl approached me and was trying to talk to me, and my whole mental was messed up where I thought she was making fun of me when she probably just wanted to get to know me or something, or probably just wanted to have a conversation. But I'm thinking, why would you want to know me? I'm the weird kid. I'm silent. I'm not cool. I'm not this. I'm not that. So me having that mental about myself made me think that this person was trying to mess with me.
Where did the turtle battle come from? You mentioned that some people, was that from an early age when people started telling you that you might be, you might have some mental illness or?
Well, a lot of that came from issues I had with my father, my biological father. I always wanted his acceptance, and I never felt like I got it. Because he was always super cool, super suave, dating supermodels, having the coolest clothes, going to all these parties, events, knowing so many people.
Sure.
And you got anime kid son over here. And I think part of it was also he was a little bit ashamed of not being around.
Sure.
So he didn't want to bring me around his people or be around me because it kind of reminded him of that. So all I wanted was like his acceptance.
Sure.
And I never felt like I got it or never felt like I was good enough. So I kind of brought that into the rest of my world.
Yeah, you kind of adopted it into your DNA.
Yeah.
Something changed though, like something shifted. Was it when you went to college?
That helped. So I joined a fraternity.
Oh, okay.
I joined TKE Teeks.
Okay.
And we went through our pledge period. And that was part of me becoming who I am today, I feel, because they identify certain personality aspects of me that were toxic and like basically in their own way putting a mirror to my face and said, this is who you are. This is who you are. This is not okay. This is who you are type of thing. And it really shattered me. And I remember there was this event that happened and I was on the precipice of not continuing with the program, and in fraternities you get big brothers and whatnot.
Yeah.
And I'm bawling into this guy's arms, like just melting, just crying, like every bad thing that's ever happened, every negative emotion that has happened to me from then till now, it just came out of me. And it was from there that I was actually able to like kind of build up myself again, and build some genuine relationships with people in that fraternity, and start rethinking about how I see myself.
What do you think was the trigger?
It was just them pointing out those things about me, and
do you know specifically what things?
My anger. I had anger issues. In college, you go to this place and you think, I can reinvent myself.
Right.
I can be whoever I want because no one knows me.
Right.
And I want to be the guy that, because I thought everyone was out to get me, that no one was willing to mess with. So that created some anger issues that came out in toxic ways, toxic masculine ways, and just in general.
And so it was like you kind of went to the opposite extreme, right? From kind of the shy to the kind of like and almost embodying a little bit of what you thought what a man or what might, I don't want to say impress your father, but you mentioned that a little bit earlier, but I think it was just more, I think the way you wanted to see yourself. You just didn't want to be weak, I think.
I just want to be weak.
Yeah.
And I was still shy. I was still quiet. But now it's just quiet or angry. And when you have those two things, that looks dangerous.
Yeah. There's no middle ground.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. We just
so luckily that group of people saw something else in me.
Yeah.
And they brought me along, and it was not easy.
Sure.
It was rough. But afterward, and I'm not saying I came out like completely different.
Sure.
I still had a lot of other stuff that had to happen, but that was the start.